I used to think being a good person meant to say yes all the time, avoiding conflicts, and to make everybody else comfortable. But then I realized something surprising, that I wasn't being kind. I was often acting out of fear, fear of rejection, fear of disappointing people, and fear of not being enough. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to this new video. I am Jasmine, and today's video is going to be about the hidden cost of always acting good. See, there's nothing wrong in being kind, but the problem starts when the kindness comes at an expense of your own voice, your self worth, and your boundaries. For the longest time, I believed that being a good person meant saying yes to everybody all the freaking time, avoiding conflicts, and putting others first no matter what was the only right thing to do. I believed that. Talking about the root cause of this problem, do you really think that this always being liked syndrome was our default setting when we were born? Absolutely not. Have you ever been around with kids? They never say yes to something that they don't want, no matter who is in front of them. One day they like something, the other day they don't. They don't feel the need to explain themselves. Do you know why? Because they don't care about being liked or being disliked. They don't have this information in their head. And from this example, we do understand that this information was never our default setting. This information has been fed to us either by our parents or the society, that in terms of being liked, you should always say yes to anything your elders ask you to do. I mean, literally from our childhoods, we've been taught to not being our authentic selves in terms of making everybody else feel comfortable around us. And this syndrome isn't a medical condition, but it's a pattern where someone feels so trapped and pressured to always being agreeable, helpful, or should I say, being perfect to earn approval, which looks like saying yes when you want to say no, feeling guilty for setting boundaries, constantly seeking validation, hiding your real opinions in terms of avoiding conflicts, feeling your worth depends on how everybody feels about you. The biggest problem isn't that other people are taking advantage of you. The biggest problem is in the process, you slowly stop trusting yourself. Tell me one thing honestly. How would you feel if a person you love put your needs to the very end or never considers how you feel? You'll feel bad, right? Without realizing, we do the same thing to ourselves. Every time we ignore our own needs, we send a message to our brain that our feelings matter way less than anybody else's. And that's exactly what chips away our self esteem. In the whole process of pleasing others, you got disconnected to who you really are. And one day you become exhausted. Not because you're weak, but you have always been prioritizing all your life acceptance over authenticity. Building self esteem doesn't just start with positive affirmation, rather, it starts with the small acts of self respect. Show up for yourself, stand up for yourself, just for once. Choose to be authentic to yourself, and you will see the difference. And to do that, try these. Pause before saying yes and ask yourself what you really want. Practice saying no without explaining so much. Let them disagree with you without assuming that you have done something wrong. And finally, remember, disappointing somebody occasionally is actually a part of living honestly. Ab zinda hai to hoga hi na? See, once and for all, saying yes to everybody and trying to be liked all the time doesn't make you a good person. It actually makes you a pushover. What actually makes you a good person is being true to your soul. See, whenever we try to do something, there's always an inside voice. I call it the soul's voice, which gives us a sign of whether whatever we are doing is right or not. We should always follow that. Being kind is a beautiful quality, but kindness should include yourself too. You don't have to shrink, overgive, or stay silent to deserve love and respect. Firstly, the people who really value you won't mind this version of you. And secondly, people respects the person with healthy boundaries and a confident personality. They really don't respect pushovers. If this resonated with you, leave a comment with one boundary that you're working on this week and subscribe for more conversations on self-love, self-worth, confidence. Most importantly, becoming the best authentic version of yourself. And see you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you. Bye bye.